Hello and welcome to Patrick's Models and Transport. So, after cleaning the wheels on the Pico BR55 tender locomotive, the 080, I continued cleaning wheels also on the Schicht Deutsche Reichsbahn luggage van, or luggage car, call it whatever we want. Needless to say, they were filthy. That's the last cotton bud that I used. They were very dirty, 3 months of more or less constant running. They were really dirty. But I didn't do it on camera because I don't think it's very exciting to see a bloke cleaning wheels with cotton bud and lighter fluid. Okay, and this, just a few words on this model by Schicht. I have the original box, which is in acceptable condition. I repaired it a bit with some paper and glue and paste today because it was in pretty bad nick. This is a more recent model, still from the East German period, from the DDR period, because it actually has a polystyrene interior. The other ones have got a cardboard interior. We'll have a look at them in the next video. So, Schicht was a model train manufacturer specialised in carriages and rolling stock. They didn't make locomotives. East Germany was a socialist country, there was a planned economy, and the manufacturer of locomotives was Pico. There we go. They made the trains. Pico also made carriages. Schicht, which was established immediately after World War II, when there was still a free market in a market economy in what was to become East Germany. It was the Soviet occupation zone. Was then nationalized into a FEB meaning a VEB, a Volkswagen in Betrieb, meaning a people's-owned company. I've not done my homework now. This is what I remember. It was then at the German reunification. It was then privatized and it continued with the name brand Schicht. It was bought over by Sachsenmodelle, and I think it's no longer in business now. I can't remember. You can look it up on Wikipedia. You can find all the information. When I do the videos on the other carriages I'll do my homework. Now I'm just chatting away. Okay, so what's so special about this carriage? You've seen it on the layout. This carriage has got interior illumination. In fact, it says here on the side, it says Gepäckwagen, meaning luggage car, beleuchtet, meaning illuminated. So we're not here to look at cardboard boxes. Let's have a look at this illumination. So the lights, the illumination, there are two bulbs inside which are fitted on the roof. Let's open the doors that behave better. And that's one of them, and that's the other one. Okay, let's see if you can see what's going on. You can see that there are two bulbs in there on the roof. The bulbs are fitted on a metal strip. There are, of course, two contacts, plus and minus, or minus and plus, of course, the two polarities. This metal strip is then bends down and comes in contact directly with the bogies. The bogies, of course, and here this is the magic thing of this model. We don't have any metal pickups, flexible copper pickups on the bogie. These bogies are absolutely identical to the bogies on a non-illuminated, non-lit model. In fact, let's get one. Note one, this box is slightly open. Let's see if we can get this boy here out quickly without making a mess and without the box falling to bits on us. These boxes are a bit tired. Where are you? Come out. Oh, this one doesn't want to come anywhere. This is completely non-cooperative. I don't want to damage a box. This one doesn't want to come out. Why does it not want to come out? Anyway, you can take my word. I can't take it out now, and I don't want to make this too long. The bogies are identical whether they are fitted to a illuminated model or a non-illuminated model. I didn't open that because I didn't want to destroy the box, because those boxes are a bit more fragile because they have cardboard exterior, cardboard interior. They're really original East German cardboard, so you can imagine that it's pretty long in the tooth. East Germany has not existed since 1991, so that's that. And we have, of course, the wheels. We have the wheels, of course, have an insulator. These are the insulated wheels on this side. These are the insulated wheels on the other side. So these wheels here pick up the electricity. These ones, and the electricity is picked up and then fed to the axle through the axle box. These ones do the other polarity. The bogies have a metal frame inside. You can see, in fact, these are very smooth running models because the axle, we have metal on metal. We don't have plastic on plastic or metal on plastic. These don't wear out like metal on plastic bogies. This is very good. It's a bit more work to get the things when you have to repair them and fix things. If you have to, one of the passenger carriages, I actually had to fix a thing on the bogie. There was a problem. I don't remember what problem it was, but there was a problem on one of the wheels. And I lubricated, in this case, I used a tiny spot of technical petroleum jelly to lubricate the axle box because technical petroleum jelly conducts electricity. And, okay, keep my eye on the timing of the video. So, wheels pick up electricity, wheels, axles, axle box, which is a integral part of the metal frame. The bogie is held in position by this sprung pin rivet here, so it's always kept pressed in position, so it always has good conductivity. Unlike that Jouef luggage van of mine that you saw in previous videos, that there's got the strips under here, and sometimes it works, then if it's leaning over it doesn't work, and then it flashes. It's like a disco. One of you commented about on carriages, you know, with lighting inside, they're like a disco, and the light flickers on and off. In the Jouef luggage van is more off than on, so it's really annoying. And I've considered just putting a battery in there, a 9-volt battery, and that's the end of the story. But I like to make things work. I don't like to give up and put a battery in things. So everything, all the contacts are metal. There's no cables in here because, as I said beforehand, there's a metal plate that comes up from connected to the bogie up here, and then everything's connected to the strip. I could even take the body off and we could have a look at it, but this is a model which is a bit of a, it's not really very simple to open it. You have to put the bogie in this position, and then the screw's right in there, and you go in there with a screwdriver, open the screw, it comes out through the bogie, and for the moment it works very, very well. The lights work, there's no problem, so why should I complicate my life opening something which works perfectly well? It wasn't even dirty, because on the passenger cars instead I took them to bits because the glass was very dirty, and we'll see them in another video. The passenger carriages are very interesting because of the interior, and because the weight, the ballast, is given by the glass, because they've got real glass in them. Real glass is really very interesting. In this case here, the glass is plastic, so and the lighting system and the bogies, being made of metal, also act as ballast. So it's a metal frame with a plastic exterior, and which is very, very finely detailed. You can see it even has numbers on. There's even numbers. So these are really exceptional models. I mean, East Germany was an industrialized country. It was the socialist bloc economy, the best socialist bloc economy, with the best economy, and with really precision, very good quality precision tools and precision industry, and even the famous Trabant car. My father-in-law, he's Romanian, and his first car was a Trabant, and he always said, yes, it was German, it was East German, but it was German, it was quality, and sometimes even a little complicated, because some things in a Trabant are German. They're a little bit complex. That's the thing of German technology, that sometimes they have a tendency to overcomplicate things that could be actually very simple, but quality is something incredible. Well, look at that. We see the coupling. The coupling is sprung. And this type of sprung coupling, we'll find it in a Schicht carriage, we'll find it in a Fleischmann carriage, we'll find it in, if I remember well, Märklin as well, we find it in Pico. So the level of standardization and quality, these always couple well. You never really have problems with these models. So that's that. That's all. So this is on this short video on this luggage van, and a small chat on all things German, which I studied German at school, and when I was at high school, in the first year of high school, there was German reunification. I did a big research on East Germany, so my interest in Eastern Europe dates back to when I was 12, and I began studying Eastern Europe and geography. And I always lived in northeastern Italy, so we're right at the gates of Eastern Europe. We're right beside it. You used to see cars from Yugoslavia, cars from Hungary. We're talking about the last years before the fall of the Iron Curtain, and trucks from Romania and things. And so I was always fascinated by Eastern Europe, and East Germany was one of the Eastern Bloc countries, and so this fascination led me eventually to go to Eastern Europe, but that's a completely different story. So you'll also have noticed on the layout that there are quite a few East German cars, Trabants, Wartburgs, IFA trucks and things, and when I can, I always like to add something else. And from a railway point of view, if you go to Eastern Europe, you'll really see the real railway. You'll smell creots, you'll see people with hammers checking the brakes and the wheels and things, and that begins right here in neighbouring Slovenia. You saw the video that I did in Nova Gorica. You cross the border from Italy into Nova Gorica, you go into the station and you step into the magical world of real trains. That's what I say. And it's so fascinating. It's such good fun. And there's good grub and good drink as well, and good company. So if you ever go to Eastern Europe, I advise it as a destination, not only for transport related things. So that's enough chatting for the moment, because I'm going to have to go to my bed, and we'll just have a quick look at this model in detail. You can see it, the even very fine printing on the side with all the data. It's really fascinating. It's German precision, or East German precision, and all the rivets as well. It's a really very well made model, and really nice. It's very nice. Okay, so that's it for the moment. We'll be putting that back in its box now that it's been cleaned. So if you have any Schicht models in your layout, or if you any other experience of things we've been talking about this evening, if you want any opinions on Schicht, Pico, etc., feel free to say so in the comments. If you liked the video, you can give us a like. If you like the channel, you can subscribe to the channel. And if you like to be kept up to date on what I'm getting up to here in this studio of mine, making smells with lighter fluid. Sometimes my wife comes in here and she says, "Oh, what's been going on? What are you breathing in here?" Glue and lighter fluid. I'm okay, then I open a window. You can click the notification bell. I see it different every time. Okay, right. That's enough for the night. Cheerio, and see you next time. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Switch this off.